before we hit record was like, I'm effing old.
It's true.
Why did you say that?
Well, mostly because it's a fact. I was doing one of these big long stretches, and I was like, oh man, I'm old. I needed to pat my belly at the same time to make it complete. And should probably unbutton my pants.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's Curt and Jen. This is our podcast. Welcome to Monday Fun Day. What?
No.
No, not this time.
You're lucky to have to live another day. We are grateful to live another day. Welcome to the podcast.
It's true. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're here for you. We are just discussing our low numbers as far as listenership and viewership goes. And we're like, you know what? We're going to keep on doing this anyway, because we're really just doing it for ourselves. No?
Kurt Cruz.
Sisters are doing it for themselves. I thought that was I'm not a sister.
Okay.
Today on the program, how about the best Christmas movies of all time, bar none, and holiday traditions that we secretly hate.
And the worst movie endings, the movie endings that like upset you, made you mad. Mm-hmm. That was our question of the day that we posed on Facebook, like we do after every episode of this podcast.
Thanks for your answers to that. Are you washing your clothes at the wrong temperature?
I bet I am. And people who are more likely to steal from self-checkout stands. Hauling.
Here we go. All right.
Kurt, I need to know about, I feel like I need to know about your morning and your weekend, because it seems like this morning maybe wasn't great.
We both have morning stuff to share. Is that correct?
I don't have anything exciting. I just needed to change locations last minute and do a couple things before Pat left.
Well, I'll keep my morning short after waking up, and we've got the foster dogs, right? We got the foster puppies that are now 6 weeks old, 5 weeks, 6 weeks old.
Two of them, yes.
So every morning involves cleanup, which sometimes is a 5-minute process, sometimes it's a 20-minute process, depending on how much
Poop?
excrement there is.
Are they poop? They're not pooping outside?
No, not at all. No. They're 5 weeks old.
Okay.
But we put down regardless. So it was a particularly messy morning as far as that went. Got that all cleaned up, and then my wife was upstairs getting showered to go to work and everything. And I was like, hey, I'll make a nice coffee for each of us, and it was fancy ass coffee. It was there's foam in there, and it was all whipped up all nice and frothy, and then I put a little bit of the whipped cream on top or whatever, and is that what it's called? The spray stuff?
Whipped cream, yeah.
Yeah. Going up the stairs, and our big dog Tilly decides she's gonna trip me running up the stairs. If you've ever, I did not drop the cups of coffee, but I ended up with coffee both of them were basically empty on the stairs, on me, over the banister, on the floor downstairs. Because Tilly is a bounder. She does not just walk or go play. She bounds because she needed to get up the stairs first. Anyway.
So you fell and all the coffee spilled?
Yeah. Well, there was enough left to do a little toast. We did a little toast with our shot of coffee. And so that was the reason why I sent you that text. Like, give me an extra 10 minutes today. We have to clean up. Because of course the carpet is like a light tan or whatever. You can kind of see it in the background.
You have one of those like little handheld carpet cleaners?
We do, but this was we do. We didn't have access to it. Basically, what we did was we just got there with the wet towels and started cleaning stuff up, because nothing like being. And then I'm all sticky as well, which is a lovely feeling. With your arms all. So I had to do a quick shower. Don't I look all daisy fresh for my shower? Anyway, that was why the delay was this morning. And you'd think I'd be in a bad mood, but as you said, just grateful for the dogs and for life and everything. And I didn't yell at her. I did give her a look, and she knew she had screwed up. They cower a little bit. So that was my morning.
And your weekend?
Oh, the weekend was dogs, because my wife was out of town having a girls' weekend in California, which was, fantastic for her. And I was just here with the dogs. Can't leave the 5-week-old puppies too long. If you don't, basically what we try to do is when they go to the vet, you try to clean it up right away. Otherwise they're walking around in pee and poo and stuff like that. Even if it's on a, those puppy pads or whatever.
Yeah. What about the Goodwill stores? What do you have to say about that?
Oh, that's my latest thing has been I've been really getting a kick out of going to used record stores and used CD stores, and I found out that the Goodwill stores have a fantastic selections of old CDs. So I know people don't use, they don't play things off a CD. Neither do I, but I buy the CDs and then I digitize them and put them on my computer. So
Wait a
just been
second. Does the Goodwill stores have albums too? They have both or just CDs?
they have vinyl if you're looking for vinyl.
But you're looking
Right?
for CDs.
Well, yeah. I mean, for my. I want to talk about your radio debut, by the way, your second radio debut. But I'm doing that show every Monday and sometimes Saturdays on 90.7 KSER.org. And I get to play whatever I want. Literally, I bring in stuff from my house to play on the radio, and which is a blast. It's a volunteer job, so it doesn't pay very well. But so I've just been stocking up on. I mean, I don't know if you can see. Let's turn this a little bit. Can you see in the background there? No.
Yeah, I can. What am I
There you
looking
go.
at?
All that is just stacks of CDs that I've just bought. Can you see that?
Oh yeah. Okay, yes.
So, picking
Uh,
up stuff like Tom Waits and The Clash and Jimmy Buffett and all my favorites.
okay. I got to
Yes.
tell you something, Curt.
Yeah.
I had my first day of voice tracking, which is where you record. Well, it doesn't matter. I was
You
on the
record from
radio.
you record from your house, your little home studio, and send it in.
Yes, and it was for KRKO on Saturday, which is 3080 AM.
1380.
Oh, I mean 1380, sorry.
I assume that's what it is.
I can't even read. Yeah, 1380 AM and 95.3 FM. And you only can get it if you're like, it's a North Sound radio station. So, like Snohomish County North.
Right. The same thing with KSCR 90.7. I mean, they have a very small signal, a weak signal, but they're designed just to cover, like you said, the North Puget Sound area,
So I think that went pretty well. I think that went well. That was Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Well, and these are two different radio stations. So on Saturday, you were playing
Classic hits. Great
classic
music.
hits.
I mean, it's my kind of music. But so is that on Sunday.
That's KXA is a country station.
KXA Classic Country, 1520 and 101.1 FM.
They're both on AM and FM signals. So
yeah. So I really screwed up on KXA. Like really bad.
I don't think you did.
No, Curt, I did. In fact, even the tech guy who happened to be going into the station, thank goodness, was like, yeah, you really messed up. So when I'm doing my little show, there's buttons I need to push to like delete something so I can put my stuff in. And I accidentally hit a jump button. It was right next to it. Like these buttons are very close together on the iPad.
Okay.
And I hit the jump button. And what I did is somehow I triggered the on-air system to skip ahead from the 10 o'clock hour to the 4 o'clock hour.
Ah. So it went on to the next air shift.
Yeah, the radio station skipped a few hours of commercials and songs that were in the system to play. Whoopsie.
You know what this is? The buttons are bigger on one of these if you wanted to use an actual computer keyboard.
It isn't. It's one of those things where it's like you have to touch. It's like a touch, but it's like a screen and you touch the stuff.
Oh, are you actually at the studio?
No. Anyway, it was disastrous.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
I don't understand. You were using an iPad at your home to do this.
That was in like that you could do. Yeah. And it triggered whatever I pushed, made the station live skip from 10, whatever time I did this, 10, whatever I was recording to the 4 o'clock hour. So it just jumped to the 4 o'clock hour and started playing what was scheduled in the 4 o'clock hour.
Shoot. Well, you didn't know. How would you know?
Well, there was no way to undo it either. And it wasn't anything like they need to have some things in place. Like, are you sure you want to jump to this time? Yes, or no, or cancel.
Let me just say one of the things that I have fun with the shift that I'm doing on KSCR is it is very much like college radio. The studios are not as high tech They've got most of the equipment that we would have like when we were at Star 101.5, but they definitely, I mean, it's all done based on donations and stuff like that. It's a public radio station, so it's not, yeah, all the latest and greatest stuff. So you have to make adjustments.
Anyway, I felt terrible.
Oh, I'm
Terrible,
sorry.
terrible. Hopefully they'll have me back next weekend and you'll have to tune in. They both those stations play great music for real. I mean, like I really
Right.
like it.
Well, you got
So
a friend in Anita Moffat, and she does the morning show with Stitch Mitchell, so they'll give you a second chance at least.
hopefully. Okay, and then I just wanted to let you know I found a wedding dress this weekend.
Are you going to show it, or is that bad luck?
No, I'm not showing it.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know that was a little bit stressy that because I probably tried on like 40 dresses before I found the one.
Wow. Well, good. The
Thanks.
one. Do I get to see it beforehand?
Sure.
No.
Sure, you could see it beforehand. Curt, you're helping me with the lighting and some sound, aren't you?
Oh, yes, yes. About that. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Whatever you need, of course.
Moving
Well,
on.
I'm sorry that things went poorly for your first shift. That's why I didn't listen. I told you that. There's an unwritten rule in radio with your friends. It's like my first show is coming up on Saturday. Like, okay, I'm not going to listen to the first show. I listen to the second show. The first show is for working out the kinks, like jumping ahead a few hours on the music sheet. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
anybody die?
No, no
No.
one died.
Okay, that's good.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
What's that from?
That is from A Christmas Story.
Remember,
Get
I have
into
not
our-
seen the whole thing through.
What's that?
I've never seen that movie all the way through.
It's on 24/7, like on what is that? TNT or something like that?
No, I just need to sit down and watch it. Okay.
Okay. So we have the best Christmas movies of all time. This is ranked by the Internet Music Database, IMDb score. So I guess we can't even argue with this. And actually, this is pretty solid. I don't know anything on here that's necessarily missing.
And there's only 17 days until Christmas, by the way. So get your
Oh, that-
Christmas music watching on.
That's important as well. We'll go backwards on this list. Top 10 ranked by IMDb all-time best Christmas movies. Number 10 is Love Actually. That's my favorite. I mean, I know it's not the best necessarily Christmas movie, but it's like five little movies in one. It's my favorite hands down. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is on there at number 9, and then The Bishop's Wife from 1947. I've never seen that one.
I've not seen it either. I've never even heard of it. White Christmas is at number 7. That came out in 1954.
Right.
Home Alone, number 5, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Number
Can
4.
I stop right there and just
Yeah.
say, is it okay that I really don't like the movie Home Alone, or does that make me a bad person?
No, I don't think just because you don't like a certain movie makes you a bad person. Because I think there's good in everybody.
Okay. Oh, of course. Please go ahead.
Number 4, A Christmas Story. Number 3, Miracle on 34th Street. Great movie.
Mhm.
Number 2, A Christmas Carol.
Right.
And number 1, Kurt Cruz.
It's a Wonderful Life. So the classics made the top 3 for sure.
As they should. I mean, those
Yeah.
stand the test of time. Obviously.
It says here if you were wondering where Die Hard, and we don't want to start that debate, right?
Right.
The movie Die Hard had an IMDb score of 8.2. So if it was being counted as a Christmas movie, it looks like it'd be number 2 on this list.
But they're not counting it as a Christmas movie?
Well, I guess not.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just the messenger here. I didn't make
All
up the
right,
list.
we're moving along.
You seem like you're a little upset about that.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good with it.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's all right. It's a pretty good list. All right.
Nice. I kind of like this story. Holiday traditions that we all secretly hate. A survey found that 75% of us, so what is that? 3 out of every 4 people?
Good math.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Will listen to Christmas music this month. 1 in 6 of us will decorate a tree. Is that right? Did I get that right too?
66% would be a give or take two-thirds.
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 of
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
will decorate a tree, and 0% of us will do anything from today's list.
Of the top 5 holiday traditions that we all secretly hate, 0% is not accurate. Some people will do this, obviously, but here's the things they said. Hey, what do you hate about the Christmas season, about the holiday season? And this is in no particular order. Starts with Elf on the Shelf, followed by the line, "There's an easier way to get kids to behave called Ritalin."
Oh my gosh.
Not my joke. Not my joke.
Here's the thing about Elf on a Shelf. I loved it because it gave my girls such great joy to wake up in the morning and find out what, like, number one, find the elves and get the little gift that the elves left and see what shenanigans they were into.
Wait. What's there's gifts involved?
Yeah.
Like,
there are elves, Elfie and, oh my God, Elfarina, I think they named her.
Okay.
They would leave presents every day, little presents.
And how long does Elf on the Shelf appear?
December 1st through the 24th. They're watching the month of December leading up to Christmas to make sure, and they report back to Santa.
I guess if I had kids, I'd know more about Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah. But anyway, the hard part was trying to figure out what the heck that the elves were going to be doing or where they were going to hide or all that. People put a lot of effort into it. And then you see all the things on social and
wait. Why would that be a thing with you? Why would that involve the parents at all?
What?
The elves, don't they just move around on their own?
Yes. But they cause havoc. So yes, they do just move around.
Caroling was second on the list of things. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever had Christmas carolers come to my house ever in my life. So that to me is like,
have you been out Christmas caroling before?
No, I don't do stupid things.
Curt! That song about mommy kissing Santa Claus?
That's also on the list of things that people hate about traditions about the holidays that they hate. Hanging lights on your house.
Oh, that causes injury.
That's a lot of work. Although I keep seeing the signs of people will hang your Christmas lights for, I don't know how much money it is. It's probably a lot, but
it is a lot. I was shocked at how much money it was that people charge to hang their people's Christmas lights and take them down. No wonder they only need to work one season.
well, but they're saving you a lot of work and getting up on ladders, which is unsafe, climbing around the roof.
I don't care. That's a lot of money.
Finally on a list of things that people say that they hate about the holidays: mall Santas, gingerbread houses, and Rudolph. Poor Rudolph. He can't get a break.
Why would someone not like Rudolph, number one, and number two, gingerbread houses? Seriously, my daughter just had gingerbread house making party at the house on yesterday, and they had a blast.
I'd like to take a step back here and point out that before we started this show, you were asking me how come I never did videos, to put up and to post about all the wonderful things that I do. And I said, I don't do anything. You have a busy life. And you're like, no, I don't. You're doing Christmas caroling and you're doing Elf on the Shelf and you're doing gingerbread houses. You do a lot of things, Jen Pirak. Okay. This has nothing to do with Christmas.
No, it's the cities with the worst traffic.
Although I suppose around Christmas time, traffic does get worse. Let's just do a quick take on this one. This is looking into traffic congestion from all around the country. They found a typical driver lost 49 hours to traffic jams in 2025.
The biggest waste of time, traffic. Yeah.
So we'll do the top three. Most amount of congestion. Number 1 is Chicago. Number 2 is New York City. Number 3 is Philadelphia. And then we jump to number 10, which is
Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington. Yeah, this list is pretty, I mean, the usual suspects. I believe it.
Our traffic sucks every day, all day, no matter what time you leave.
Well, we get beat by LA, Boston. I mean, those top three also LA, Boston, Miami, Atlanta, Houston, and Washington, D.C. And then number 11 is San Juan, Puerto Rico. I've never driven in Puerto Rico, so I'm not sure what the traffic is like.
All I care about is that our traffic's bad and it's sucky.
All right, here we go.
What do you want for Christmas, little boy?
My mind had gone blank. Frantically, I tried to remember what it was I wanted. I was blowing it.
How about a nice football?
Football? What's a football?
See what that led into?
I see. I love it.
What
I
do
think
you
that
want
that's
for Christmas, little
It was
boy?
a long one. Sorry.
My mind had gone blank.
what
Speaking
is
about
it
computer
from?
problems, there's a push to rename football,
What was that from? What was that clip from?
also from A Christmas Story.
Oh, heck. I better watch that movie. Okay.
There's a push to rename American football. What should it be? This is here's the story real quick. The most popular sport in the world is football, but they're talking about soccer. You know, if you
Yeah.
talk to your British friends or me, my Australian friends, it's like, listen, football
It's
doesn't
soccer.
involve, you know, the pigskin and stuff like that. Football is soccer.
Yeah.
So on Friday, our wonderful president announced that to him, soccer is the real football, and that American football needs to change its name to something else. I would say our president should concentrate on more important things than this, but he tends to like the minutia in life to talk about. So the question is, what would the name be changed to if we started calling football something besides football?
What I don't gridiron is one of the choices.
The suggestions were called gridiron. That's what they always refer to the football field as, the gridiron.
Oh, they do? I didn't know that. Why do they call it that?
I don't know.
That's the most popular response.
Other people say that they should call it, and this is again, instead of calling football football, the NFL would call it, the suggestions are gridiron, pigskin, which is what they call the football, right? That's they could call it tackle football or American football, because there is Australian rules football. That is an option. Number 4 on the list was DraftKings ball.
No.
No.
Trump ball? No.
No. And then number 6 was egg ball.
Or hand egg?
don't know what that means.
Ameriball? No, these are terrible.
Ameriball.
I don't like to really shoot down brainstorming ideas, but those are terrible ideas.
There's not one of them in there. Not one of them in there that that I agree.
If I had to pick one of them right now, I would put American football or tackle football.
That's what I was thinking was American football. Why not?
Or how about if we just change the
soccer?
Yes, just call it soccer.
But we have to ask the rest of the world to change.
Fine.
They're happy with okay. All right. This is all that I have for movies. I'm sorry. I should get something better here besides the Dolby sound, but I like it so much.
Our question of the day from last week, from Friday, was what movie ending left you feeling mad, upset, or disappointed? Mine was House of Dynamite. I have just watched that. It's fresh in my mind. I hated the ending. I just feel like the producers or the writers were lazy and didn't want to make a decision.
And I think I suggested Seinfeld because I couldn't think of a movie. And I also said, as far as movies go, I kind of like it when there's a twist at the end. But
it's not, sometimes it's not about a twist at the end. Sometimes it's about it not really having an end.
And that was, you know what? Then I would say, if anybody remembers the end of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, they basically punted and just had the police come and arrest all the actors for trespassing, I guess.
Huh. Okay.
That was it.
Here's what you said. Susie the Groomer, Old Yeller. I watched it once and never watched it again.
By now, we all know what happens in Old Yeller.
The dog dies.
Yeah. Any movie where the dog dies, I don't want to watch it. And that's pathetic. I know. Terry, my sister, it's not a movie, but the show Lost says 6 seasons of my life I'll never get back. I don't remember the end of Lost, but I guess it was bad.
I never watched it. Barb said, also not a movie, but a TV show, St. Elsewhere. The ending was a letdown because the whole 6 years of a medical series was the imagination of an autistic child. Still feel disappointed after all these years.
Isn't that like when it ends up being, didn't Dallas, wasn't it like it was all a dream or something like that? Remember the original Dallas?
Yeah, I can't remember. People hated the ending though.
That just seems like a cop-out. Ken said, Schindler's List, so sad, made me so mad, mostly mad for how ridiculous we as humans are. Good point. What's James? This is a long one. His explanation for Saving Private Ryan, which I don't want to sound like a wuss, but I don't even get to the beginning of that. People are like, oh, the beginning is great. The first 15 minutes is really like being in an actual war. It's like, I don't want to get in touch with those emotions. It's pretty gruesome.
Oh, it is. I haven't watched this one. I mean, I know the movie, but I never
James
watched
says
it.
Spielberg is a genius, incredible storytelling, but at the end where is this a spoiler alert?
Spoiler alert.
The end where Ryan, as an old man, turns to his families and says, "Tell me I've never been oh, I'm sorry. Tell me I've been a good man." Made me want to puke. All right.
It's where Spielberg must spoon feed the viewer
Oh, the Hollywood ending.
ending.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe they tested other endings and they're like, this is the one we like best. Anne says American Beauty with of course, Kevin Spacey. Yeah, that
Oh,
one
yeah.
had some dark parts to it. I actually I think I saw that in the theater and I was like, this is bizarre.
I don't remember how that one ended. I saw that one too. Laurel said Steve and I just watched this tonight on Amazon Prime. It's called Angel in the Snow. Good movie with a great message, but the ending is not what I expected at all.
Paul is disappointed. Again, this is not a movie, but a TV series. He says, you know what? Gilligan's Island, the castaways never got rescued. I waited week after watching the show for a rescue, and I thought it wasn't the last episode of Gilligan's Island. They somehow got off the island in some sort of craft, and it got into another storm and ended up being castaways once again on the same island.
Oh my gosh, I don't remember.
I think that's what happened. And then Eric says, I guess Karen, is that his wife?
I think so.
Hates the ending of the Thornbirds. I don't even know the Thornbirds. You know that one?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Okay.
There you go.
Are you doing all right, Jen?
I'm doing all right. I was hoping to hear like more responses because I really wanted to know. Like, I know there's ones out there, but you forget about them. That's what I asked someone because I was trying to solicit some more responses. So I was asking some friends that I was hanging out with this weekend, and one of them said, if I don't like a movie or the ending, I forget about it. Like, I don't want to remember the movie.
Oh, well, that's a good point too. Maybe a question should have been like your favorite twist in a movie, and people would say The Crying Game or
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense, exactly. But that was one where I love that feeling of, oh man. Spoiler alert, he was dead the whole time.
Why did you spoil that?
If you haven't seen it by now, I'm sorry. I think that there's got to be, we discussed this a long time ago on the air. There's got to be a period, where it's like at some point, like, okay, everybody knows.
You're not spoiling it anymore. It's such an old movie. It's not a spoiler alert.
Hey, guess what? At the end of the original Star Wars, the Death Star blows up. Huh?
It does?
Oh, geez. All right.
I've never seen it. Party in the USA. Yeah.
You have seen Star Wars.
Not all the way through. I have not. I have, and I've never seen a lot of the Star Wars movies.
Well,
any of them actually. I've never seen a Star Wars movie from start to finish.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. Honestly, I think the first three, which people are like, actually, that was 4, 5, and 6. The first three, I think, are the ones that everybody loved. And since then, I haven't really paid that much attention. Although I know that our friend, I imagine that Randy is going to be like, shut up.
Oh, by the way, Randy does not believe that the earth is flat.
Oh, we were joking about that on Friday. You're right. And he was disappointed. And that was a disappointing ending to the Curt and Jen podcast when we told him that he believed the earth was flat.
I did not say that I think he believes the earth is flat. I said he was a fan of the flat earthers.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Let's skip the Miley story.
You don't want to talk about Miley and how she's afraid of paper? What's that? I don't even know. Summarize it for me.
Like people have things. People have weird phobias and stuff like that. And apparently Miley Cyrus has a fear of paper. She says she has an issue with how it feels, the way it sounds, especially if it's touched by dry hands. I mean, I have a thing against the squeaky noise that a styrofoam makes. That just makes me cringe.
I have a fear of spiders.
So, well, anyway, with Miley, she says there does need to be some kind of intervention. Maybe I need to get hypnotized because it's affecting my everyday life, or maybe this is just a thing she did so she could get back in the news. I don't know. Maybe. Evidently, she's afraid of paper. All right.
I'm a rich girl, and it's gone too far, 'cause it don't matter anyway.
All in love them.
Wealthy people are more likely to steal from self-checkouts. This is your story, I believe.
Well, you just spoiled it.
Oh, hey, what are wealthy people more likely to do? I read the headline.
A new report looked into stealing at self-checkout machines, and 27% of people admit to taking an item without scanning it on purpose.
Oh.
And surprisingly, the ones most likely to do that are not poor.
About 4, yeah. Go ahead.
4 in 10 people with a household income of $100,000 or more admit that they've stolen something at least one thing.
Mm-hmm. That's only about 25% of people making between $50,000 and $100,000, and just 17 people making less than $50,000 say that they have.
17%.
Oh, it's all self-reported. So
maybe rich people are just more honest about their dishonesty.
That's possible. Or it could be totally accurate that
don't steal, people. I don't care how much money or how little money you have. Don't steal.
Just out of the blue. Don't steal. And scene. All right.
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Party people all around me feeling hot, hot, hot.
I need a facelift.
That was random. And maybe I should have been like cold as ice for this one, because I don't know. This is about washing your clothes in different temperature settings.
Yeah, and it's the Consumer Reports. So this is real deal because they go out and test stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They say that the Consumer Report says that today's detergents use enzymes that work best in cold water.
Because wasn't the old thinking, oh, you got to get a stain out, you got to put it in really hot water, right? That was like the
That's
thinking.
What
correct?
I thought, Curt Cruz. So I'm learning something here today.
Mm.
Protein stains from things like milk. I didn't even know milk stain stuff can get cooked into the fabric if you wash them in heat. Cold water is also great for anything delicate. Clothes with lace and silk can shrink, and dark colors can fade or bleed if the water's too hot.
That is actually interesting. We wash things in cold just because I think Dana believes, and perhaps this is true, that it's not as hard on your clothes.
Maybe.
I know that drying them on a hot temperature is also not the greatest thing, but I don't know if it has to do anything with enzymes and stains.
So it's basically wash your clothes in cold water. There's no need to wash them in hot water. Is that right? Because you also heating up water eats up energy.
Okay. So it looks like everything is leaning towards cold water. What's this last sentence? If it's below 40 degrees outside, the cold water you're using may be too chilly for your detergent to work well, though. That doesn't make sense.
What did you say?
The last line here, if it's below 40 degrees outside, the cold water you're using may be too chilly for your detergent to work well.
When in doubt, check the label. Well, of course, hot water does have its place, though. Things like grease stains, sweaty sheets can take the heat. If you like to wear nylon or polyester clothes, those are better in hot water too. Which aren't most clothes polyester and nylon?
You're going to let sweaty sheets go without making some comments like, yeah, my sheets are sweaty a lot of the time. Says Jen Pirak.
I don't sweat, Curt. I glow. I glisten. I sparkle.
It wasn't about you actually sweating. It was about activities that may be happening.
When you split the sheets?
I just played the Imperial Death March from Star Wars there for you.
I wouldn't know that. I would not have known that.
Has nothing to do with the question of the day. The question of the day is, what is one of your must-do activities in December? All right.
Some examples might include.
I'm afraid that these are going to be that people are going to use these. If we use them, they can't use them.
Well,
one example is cut down a tree.
It's thought starters. Watch a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Go look at lights. Like some people, their tradition is they make cookies, and while they make cookies, they watch a certain Christmas movie. Like those are I guess it's almost like, what holiday traditions do you have in December?
Is that, but did you say that one because that's one of your traditions?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe
one
you
of
had
my friend's traditions, and I just can't remember what movie she said they always watch.
Ew, okay. That's what we're looking for, though. There's plenty of answers. What's one of your must-do activities in December? Mine is one. I'll save it for Wednesday, okay? But mine is one of the ones that we mentioned is a suggestion, is a starter.
Okay. All right. There we go. Thanks for listening, everybody. We are glad that you allow us to be part of your day.
Does this
For
show
real,
feel like
that's
it was
real. I'm not being facetious. I feel a little punchy this morning, but I am real and genuine and sincere when I say that. We appreciate being part of your day.
It's true. But did today's show feel like it was like an hour and a half long somehow?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, it's regular time, but okay. So yes, thank you so much for listening. Please like, follow, and subscribe.
Share, please share.
Share we like.
All right. We'll see you on Wednesday. Make good choices, find joy, spread kindness, and
Laugh. Take time to laugh. It's good for the soul. It's healthy.
have a good one.